Oh, well, it was amazing. We had lots of our guys who were making hats. Sharon turned up, led the workshops, did an absolutely amazing job, came up with some brilliant ideas, and then the guys have been inspired by some of the ideas that she came up with and things that they were interested in as well. Also, what was going on around the Ripon Festival. So we've got some soldiers and some cakes to go with sort of Alice in Wonderland as well, with the cards and things like that. I don't think I knew what it was going to look like when we actually came to the gardens, and it just looks incredible. The way that it's been displayed is fantastic. So looking like they're all like hat hooks, aren't they? So the lacquer on them just finishes it off as well. It's absolutely incredible. We make a lot of products that we sell, so this was fun because it was an activity that we knew would come to the Spa Gardens and actually be part of the Ripon Theatre Festival. So to be involved with that, we're hoping that we'll be involved in following years as well, because we had a fantastic time with the umbrellas last year as well.
We were obviously inspired by the theme for hats this year for the Ripon Theatre Festival, and took a huge amount of inspiration from the programme that you'd put together. And so when I went to Jenny Ruth workshops and when I went to the Ripon Walled Garden, it was taking inspiration from the programmes and the acts and the performers that were involved.
I was tasked with building some kind of hat display unit to put these hats on, and as time progressed and I found out exactly what was needed, paper mache and cardboard is a brilliant media to be working with, but it isn't very strong. So one of the problems was actually being able to mount the hats in the way that you can actually see them in a structured way that wasn't going to damage the actual hat itself.
It was really important because we were talking about hats. I really wanted to turn the bandstand into a hat stand. So that was the initial premise for all the designs. So I came to Mike with a crazy little scribble on the PowerPoint presentation going, I want something like this. So I wanted it to kind of echo the idea of a hat stand, because then it made sure that the hats that were made were going to be...
We're going to be displayed at the right angle, in the right position, to cope with the weather, because we're actually outside. So all these have been covered in yuck varnish to protect it from the rain, and of course the way it's actually been mounted is now protecting it from the wind.
I kind of went in, delivered one full day session, left them to it for a few weeks, and then came back to help them decorate. But it's all the work that goes on in between, and when you're doing sculpture work like this, there's a lot of drying time, and we obviously built it out of newspaper and card, and then they had to be emulsion painted, and then you come down to decorating. So it's been a lengthy process this year and quite complicated, but they look magnificent.